We are here at the West Virginia Outdoor Economy Summit. I've got I got some high energy friends. And I got Nicole here, Nicole Flood-Sawczyszyn, one of the highest energy advocates of outdoor recreation that I know. So we are on the Mon Forest Towns Partnership Board together.
Yep.
And she's here to talk about all the great stuff. She's like a lot of people in small towns wearing lots of different hats. And so you tell us about all the good stuff and what projects you're working on.
How many hats we talking about?
Well, I don't know what time we have, but no, just kidding. So excited to be here with y'all, straight volunteer. I help out with the West Virginia Mushroom Club, I help out with the Mon Towns. So,
All right.
one of my, I don't have favorites where I help, but one of the most important missions right now is to elevate access and knowledge about West Virginia's longest hiking trail, the Allegheny Trail, 311 miles, and we go through 5 of the Mon Towns. Boom, boom, boom.
I know it's 5.
But then we're close to 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just love helping, love getting these rural towns activated after maybe they've had issues with coal, timber, the railroad industry, but they're so rich in their natural assets.
100%.
Absolutely. It's just like West Virginia. I mean, we've got the resources, we got the natural resource. We just gotta highlight it. So tell us more about the Allegheny Trail.
341 miles.
311.
311 miles.
So it starts the Mason-Dixon line,
Okay.
serpentines down through little towns like Rooston Mills, Albright, Terra Alta. Then we head up to the Potomac Highlands. So think Parson,
Yeah.
Montown, Davis, Montown, Thomas, Montown. Not necessarily in that order. But then we come down, we hit some serious single track, right?
All right.
So beautiful. We're coming down through the little town of Jenningston.
Okay.
Come down through Glady. Then we head up to the High Falls Trail. That trail is part of our trail. So then we head into Durbin, dead center of the Mon Forest.
Yep.
My little town I get to rep. It's a privilege.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. And then we go up and over. So now we're looking down at the world's largest steerable telescope, Green Bank.
All right.
We leave Green Bank. Then we're going into Cass, West Virginia, largest collection on the planet of Shea engines. So if you're a trained person,
That's a new fact. I didn't
for
know
sure,
that.
for sure,
Largest collection.
of Shea engines.
Interesting.
So then we leave there, we head into Marlinton. Then we leave there, we go to Watoga, West Virginia's largest state park.
Yep.
So we go through 6 counties, 6 state parks, 2 state forests.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Fun fact, difference between a state park and a state forest is you can hunt and timber in one. The state forest, the other you don't.
We know that well as a forest.
You found that out?
We didn't find out the hard way.
Okay, cool. But then we leave Marlinton, head right into Watoga, West Virginia's largest state.
I didn't know that was the
10,000 acres.
She was educating us today.
That's what I'm here for. Yeah, let's go. Then we end up going right down through near Lake Sherwood, so on that ridge, gliding into White Sulphur.
My favorite route in the 220 is my favorite ride, Drew. I
Nice,
love
man,
driving up that
nice.
way.
So we leave White Sulphur, and then we head down to the famous Peters Mountain. So that's where we abut the AT, the Appalachian Trail, Allegheny Trail, 2 different trails. But we merge right there, and right before our southern terminus is Hanging Rock Raptor Observatory. So people,
Monroe County.
people going from all over to
Love that.
witness the birds' migration through different times of the year. So super fantastic. We have we're all volunteer, but some of our volunteers down there give all kinds of tours, right? For people coming from all over the world. A lot of different birding groups, no pun intended, but maybe there is. Make the migration to Hanging Rock.
Well, that was
So one of the things that as we've been learning more about the trail world is the maintenance and the upkeep of the trails is really the hardest part. Getting a trail there, that's not too bad, but maintaining it. So how are you trying to educate and get the volunteers out and sort of rally the troops?
Yeah, food,
right.
food, and a little more food. No, just kidding. It starts with the message. It starts with the passion. It starts with what's at stake. And what's at stake for us is we are West Virginia's longest hiking trail. What's at stake is we're 52 years old now.
Wow.
So, modern times, it used to be word of mouth. And now we've bridged the gap to the younger group through social media.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of, hey, we got a fun work day and we're going to feed you and we can get you some discounted camping in a really cool spot.
Yep.
And you get to give back. And it's almost contagious. We have so many repeat people now. Fun fact, last year, amazing accomplishment by so many people. We had over 130 different volunteers come out. We had over 7,007 hours.
Oh, wow.
Of volunteer service in 1 year.
That is
with just a little group, right? Wow. It's just those of us giving our time, trying to say, hey, we're rallying over here. We're going to have an event here. We did have a 32-mile ice storm cleanup. Where we were actually assisting the Forest Service and getting into their own roads. It was that bad.
What's that word that we've been hearing all the time?
Collaboration.
Collaboration. That's where it's at.
It is.
So after we did that, you know, we're building bridges. We have 12 shelters on our 311 miles. In addition
This
to,
might be another thing we got to jump on.
I mean,
It might take me about
walk on. No jumping.
Yeah, it might take me about 3 months.
that's all right. I'll be there for you.
What's the average when people do it? And do they do in full one run?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah.
So a lot of day hiking opportunities, right? For the locals, we want people to learn about this.
Exactly.
Amazing asset. But we have a lot of people who section hike.
Okay.
We've had a father-son duo come in from California each year and rip off a section.
Wow.
So we have 4 sections. Okay. Section 1's 95 miles.
All right.
And that's the Mason-Dixon to Davis.
Okay.
Okay. Section 2 is the most remote. So that's Davis to Cass. That gives you all that single track, no cell phone. We recommend InReaches or GPS type navigation.
So beautiful through there.
You don't see anybody.
Yeah.
So we actually, you know, it's 4-season fun. So we do have a lot of hunters. Okay. We get to that time frame. It's their trail too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
As a hunter, I bow hunt. I gun hunt, a black powder hunt.
Yeah.
And I angle, I fly fish quite a bit. It's pretty special.
Everything.
New.
Renaissance.
I have an amazing husband.
And
we
I
get to
hear
do
she's
it
got a
together.
mad drive off the green.
Oh,
Off the
yeah?
tee box, not off the green, off the tee box.
Uh-oh. But the point of it is, like, it depends what you want to do. There's the day hike.
Yeah.
So get out, see something new in West Virginia you haven't seen before, right? Then there's the section hikers like I was talking about. And they just completed the trail last year.
That's great.
You know, so
Great memories.
what powerful memories. I love my dad's memories.
Yeah.
Kid getting in the woods,
Absolutely.
being introduced to hunting and things like that. But then at the same time, you've got your through hiker. Your through hiker does it all in one rip. And we have people from all over,
I bet.
like internationally coming. And so it's interesting because we're just a volunteer group. We have this little hiker registration form. Not everybody plays by the rules. Not everybody has time to understand. Not to name names. But the other cool thing about our trail is that, is that we're on the international gold standard FarOut app.
Okay.
So this app works offline. So you download your maps, 3 different series of maps, any amenity you might need, any emergency information, any trailhead. I'm going to meet my wife. She's bringing my resupply, or I'm going to lay a day in a town.
Yeah.
Gives all the town amenities. So
perfect.
that's proprietary information we get to build out. We get to update.
Nice.
At 129 new amenities and apps and pictures and just aspects to upgrade to the trail. Because we added, like I said, we're adding bridges, we're adding shelters, we're adding kiosks.
Man.
We just got a grant for a new historic with the Appalachian Forest Heritage National Area, known as AFNHA, to put in 12 new historic signs. So geologic to like modern day, which we're going to deploy throughout the trail as well, and actually engage with a little bit more wayfinding.
Yeah.
Because it seems like in our state, every other month you're getting new Wi-Fi maybe, or things are changing. Seriously. So we love our towns. We love collaboration. It's where it's at. It's a privilege to be able to serve and pay it forward like so many have.
You know, we were talking earlier about how sometimes as residents we don't do all the activities. I've driven up 220 past Sherwood and seen the sign for the trail before you get to the T where you go left to go towards, go up to like Greenbank, and going, and then I never think to go hike the thing.
Yeah.
So, all right. So because that will take me, you know which one I'm talking about? There's,
There after it's,
I guess, would it
after
go
you go to
towards
Sherwood?
Sherwood?
Go down Lake Sherwood Road, probably a mile
It does
and a
pass,
half.
it crosses the highway.
Yep.
So we got
It's a beautiful overlook up there. And that's the thing, like we got a partner and some of what people don't understand is with our trail, it's unique and different. We have a multitude of land managers.
Okay.
So yes, we have 3 national forests we work with, right? But then you have your state parks, you have your state forests, you also have private land.
Yeah.
Wow. And to get permission to kind of roll out where the AT owns everything, some other trails own everything, that's just not who we are. And in fact, some of the places we can't do trail work when we talk about the tread, we can't do tread work because of endangered species. Just can't tell everybody about the cheap mountain salamander. So but my point is we're doing the best we can. We encourage everybody to come out and get on trail one way or another. Volunteer. Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
What's your take on this summit coming here? What, you know,
Love it.
Yeah.
Man, love it. Anybody that likes the outdoors, engages in the outdoors, works in the outdoors needs to be here. There's so much positivity alone.
Yeah.
Right? Then the opportunity to coalesce and collaborate. I mean, it's just a powerful thing.
It is.
Yeah.
We're all in this together, believe it or not.
True.
There's not competition, but
We got enough other competition.
You're the one that told me about co-opetition?
co-opetition. No, it wasn't me.
Oh.
It wasn't
Somebody
me.
told me that.
Take that one.
Co-opetition is the word I heard a while back, that while we may not necessarily get on the trails the exact same way, we're still all for trails and all for outdoor.
Absolutely. So, yeah, and sustainable, trails in West Virginia too. It's a big thing, right? We have too many resources not to get the foundation right.
Correct.
All right. Nicole, thanks
for joining us.
This was great.
Thanks for what y'all are
Doing. We appreciate it. Well, now we're gonna go hike some trail, huh, bud?
Hey, get a backpack out.
I'm sorry.
On overnight in the wild.
Let's go.
We'll see you in White Sulphur at some point.
Absolutely.
Or for some beer at was it Free Folk? Where were we going?
Free folk.
Free Folk.
Free Folks, our event coming up.